Welcome to Rolling Intentions. My name is Jason. Today we're playing the second session of Burning Wheel, the revised edition by Luke Crane, which I didn't see last time. Today we have...
Oh, sorry, mate. Nagor, Keeper of the Chalice of the Damned.
Leon. Michael.
Excellent. And Jason. Or whatever. I already said that at the beginning. Alright, and so we're going to go through our beliefs and instincts and traits. And if there's any changes, I think we discussed anything beforehand. So, and I'll make sure I have them written down here. So we'll start with Nagor.
Nagor, but it ends with a B.
Whatever.
You should edit that in the interview. I've got it misspelled on the internet and it makes me angry.
B as in grilled bitch.
Ooh, grilled bitch.
He's a gal, so...
Anyway, Haldir's beliefs are, I will live up to my father's legacy, I will not suffer the false king under the mountain to live, and those who violate nature's path will be returned to the earth. And my instincts are, never bow to a human. I have a new instinct, that is, I always blurt out the first thing I think about someone. And my final instinct is, I never lie. Ever.
Wow, so never lie and blurt at the first thing.
Yes. This is an excellent combination.
I like it. Alright, and any notable traits that are worth noting?
I have a lot of royalty. Like, all my traits are, I'm an Ethark, I'm a Fae, I'm an Ammon, I'm a Prince of the Blood, and I'm a Lord of the Ages. I come from an incredibly impressive lineage.
Cool. Alrighty. So, next is Arcturus.
Orc has saved my life, so I shall protect him. Orcs have slain my comrades, they shall pay with rivers of blood. I must stop at nothing to retrieve her locket and memories. For my instincts?
Yes.
Yeah, for my instincts, never trust an elf. Never accept an insult towards dwarves. Never turn down a free gift. And as for traits, I'm very, very bearded.
Alright, and Mike.
First belief, I will behead Gonash and regain my lost honor. I will crush the enemies of the Horde and lead them as is my birthright.
Right, that's a new one, right?
Yeah.
Explain why you took that.
The way the story is progressing right now, where I have, I regain my lost comrade, Dredger, I feel like my character can actually go and take on Gonash, kill him, and then I can claim the Orc Horde as my own.
Excellent. Okay. Resume.
My last one is, I will not rest until I find my wolf hatred. My instincts, always take the biggest guy first. Never back away from a fight. And the newest one I have here listed as, always use my allies to achieve my goals.
Alrighty. Any notable traits?
Tasting the lash.
Yeah, that's the one where if someone tells you to do something, you do it?
Yeah.
If someone wielding a whip gives him a command, he has to follow it, regardless of the command.
I guess you gotta roll against that if you otherwise.
There's not a roll. It's he has to do it. It's a rule.
That on himself?
No.
Flash himself? I don't know. Self-mutilation.
Tell himself to do something?
I will not taste the lash any longer. I will not obey commands.
So that's everybody's stuff. So we're actually going to resume on from the last place we left. And the last thing last place we left off to was in the bar of Elga's bar.
Olga.
Particularly Olga.
That we're
Olga,
kind of raiding.
The Olga individual. And she's missing. On top of that, we had some arrangements made up that your character, I think.
Yes.
That you were going to go back and see him at a later date.
The following evening, wasn't it?
Yeah, following evening. And you had just walked outside not too long ago and got into a bit of a dispute with other elves who were questioning your leading ability and questioning their safety, and you told them, this is what I want you to do, and I want a cart, and I want all this other shit.
Go fetch me things, minions. I go forth to recapture our homeland.
Minions?
As the mighty king that I am.
God. So, we're going to resume at that point, and you now have a cart, and a horse and buggy, and what else did you ask for? That was it?
Armor.
Armor.
Armor
Yes,
for the
armor
orc.
for me.
Yeah,
He's
but
wearing a hat.
sure. We didn't get you to roll.
Awesome.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we roll resources.
Yes, and with a gray resources of 12. Oh no, sorry, I can't have a resource that high. My resources is what's after gray, white.
White, yeah.
No, you can't have a resource
Yes, you
that
can.
high. It's
You
just
can.
that's the only thing you can have that high.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have a gray resources of 12.
Yeah.
I just sort of get whatever I want.
Sort of.
Generally.
When you start getting up to castles and stuff, remember it's like a difficulty of 10 and
Yeah,
stuff.
so I could conceivably fail in getting a castle. Although the odds are still mathematically
or
in
a
my
warship.
favor.
Or a warship.
Yes.
Yeah. And anything with an ob 8, actually, I'll probably make you roll, or an ob 7, because that's could have a lot of failures.
Yes.
And with that being said, what do you guys do?
I believe we set out looking for Olga.
Well, everybody got their own attire here, so you let each person tell me what you're going to do. Or
As it stands right now, I'm aware that he's concerned about his friend.
Yes.
Although barely. I still need him to help me with what I want to do. So thus, to continue our current friendship, I will aid him in finding Olga.
Perfect.
Nobody's told me shit about missing Olga.
No, you're outside, or no? You're like outside of the bar.
Well, I fetched shit, and so I assume I'm waiting for them, because as far as I know, we're going to siege the mountain.
It's true. Within minutes, everything you want is there.
Well, of course it is.
Okay.
With the armor and thing. You guys are still in the bar.
Well, I would like to exit said bar
Okay.
and address the gay elf and mention that we have a slight detour before storming the mountain.
What do you mean, a detour?
Olga is missing. We will find her.
Who the fuck is Olga?
She's my friend and the owner of this said tavern we just walked out of.
You seem confused by the concept of mercenary. Mercenary means I pay you, you do shit, not I want you to find my friend, she went missing. That's not my problem. I'm a fucking king. Solve your own issues.
Sounds like we have a duel of wits. Because you guys are not agreeing on something. This is perfect time to bring in the mechanic duel of wits. Excellent. I love it.
God.
So we're going to do a duel of wits conflict right now.
What do I look like? Some errand boy?
Okay, I have a quick question. So we've met the gay elf. What was our understanding with the gay elf? Because it's a bit
I
fuzzy.
was going to pay you to help me clear
okay.
the mountain.
Yes. Payment. I get it now.
That's how that works. I promised you boatloads of cash in exchange for
I'm
helping
actually
me clear
very
the mountain.
conflicted here. On one end, we have history. On the other end, he's giving me armor.
Yes, I also promised you armor.
Okay, you're explaining.
Yeah, I'm explaining it right now, yeah.
Perfect.
Duel of Wits is the world of business and politics and religion, swords and fire and agility of the world war. High-end stakes, political negotiations, a character must find himself caught in a possible, unacceptable way to cut free of his tongue. The Duel of Wits is an extended conflict used to resolve a debate, an argument, in a game. Characters use verbal attacks and maneuvers to overpower and destroy their opponents and make themselves appear for all to witness. So, at the end of a Duel of Wits, it's not mind control, and then what that means is that even if the person wins and he gets his stakes, though you're sort of obligated to at least be persuaded by it, meaning that you still got to do whatever the stakes were because you agree to them, right? It's like flipping coins, you heads or tails, whoever wins. You still go ahead with what they say, but you can always, in your character's mind, you can always say, well, I'm going to get that bastard back later because he didn't do it. Or whatever, right? Or at least make a compromise in the end. The body of argument. To begin a duel of wits, there must be two characters willing to defend and dispute positions. Each side must have a clear It clearly states their case. This is called the body of argument. State your case. When creating a body of argument, which is that once cases are made clear, when creating your body of argument, each player must describe his point in belief, why he is right, like why you believe you're right. Players state their cases one at a time. So, the body of argument. Once the cases have been made clear, each player tests a skill. So, state your case.
I wish to find Olga. She's a friend I owe for our provisions.
Perfect.
Our quest is far more pressing than locating your friend, who we don't even have evidence is in danger. And I'm your employer and paying you for a job. I have no stake in rescuing your friend.
Okay, good enough. Body of argument. Once the cases have been stated and it's clear, which is pretty clear here, each player tests their skill which he is going to use in a duel. Add any successes to the skill test to the character's will exponent. That's their total body of argument.
And I'm going to set an ob forward to my voice of ages and test that now because it affects the dice of my skill.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So,
got it.
Yeah, definitely.
So whatever your bonuses are is what you have.
I get +3 to my oratory and persuasion for the
Duration of
for the duration of this duel.
Right, good. So, for you, what do you want to use? Oratory, persuasion? I guess it doesn't matter. They're all will. Most of them are will. Will, what is your will?
6.
6?
6 black.
Right. So, you get your 6 dice, but you have an additional ob.
I think so.
So, you got a will of 6, so you can use beginner's luck and roll 6 dice. Which will give you your body of argument, but the first success is declined.
So, telling me to do that now, or
yeah, everybody's going to do it now because you can't fork anything. And you get 3 to your. Are you using oratory or something?
Yeah.
so roll 6 dice?
Yeah, we'll see now what he's going to do. If he's going in on your side, then he can't do the swip swap. He has to support one person. So you can give him a dice, but you will be on his side the whole time because you're part of his body of argument.
Primary objectives are involved with the mountain, so I actually have to side with the elf.
Okay, so you can give him a dice
So that's sitting at 8 right
plus
now.
your fork. So that's 2 dice.
So I'm rolling 11 dice total.
Yes. All right, so everybody rolls your shit.
All right. 1, 2, 3,
Wow!
4,
Oh, that's pretty good. So the first one knock off.
6.
So that plus your will exponent is your hit points, your body of argument.
4 plus
Your will.
the will is 6.
Yeah, so 10. That's your body of argument.
Wait, I get to add something to it?
Yeah, you get to add your will.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I have 19.
Yep, perfect. So, if I win,
We allow whatever has happened to Olga to have happened to Olga, and we're going to the mountain.
if you win,
We find Olga before we leave to go to the mountain.
volley 1.
Rebuttal.
Dismiss.
All right. So, you're about to say something.
Sweet.
You're gay elf who knows nothing of the way of the dwarves.
I don't need to know anything about the dwarves to know what our mission is. We have an objective, and we need to complete it.
How do you play?
Hiya! 5, 6, 7 damage to your argument, sir. Against you.
Right. So that does hit you.
Yeah.
You don't get to defend against it.
I've got 2 successes.
Okay. And he gets his defense save.
Rah. I have 3.
So I'm in the mud.
No, you're not.
Well,
So basically he defends against it. Alright, next volley.
Dismiss.
rebuttal.
Haha!
It's the exact opposite. So
Yes.
you get to split your dice up between attack and defense.
And I've only got the 6 dice.
Right?
Your opinions are ridiculous. You can't possibly understand the importance and weight of this mission. You're a
Rebuttal.
fool, and we're doing it my way.
Your rebuttal?
You're a gay elf and I don't trust you.
One damage.
But his ob's increased by 1, so...
Right, so that negates. So 0.
Here's where you try and take away from my plus.
Right, and then he tries to get his dismiss.
1, 2.
Right, he gets +2 to his next roll. And the next one.
Point.
Point.
What the topic?
Oh, defends. Defends against all except dismiss.
So it's a versus.
So it's a versus test. So you go ahead and do your point, which is basically an attack, and you do your...
So I'm saying,
a 4. Yeah.
look, we don't have time for this nonsense. We need to get moving.
And you say...
Helping others could be very beneficial.
Good. Alright.
Hiya! That's what...
Ouch.
Yeah.
I think that ends you.
Yeah.
Well, what was his defense?
2.
What's your health at? 6?
Yep.
So... No, you have 1 health left.
You have 1 body of argument left. Alright. Now, you can walk away if you want to, or you can go ahead for another 3 volleys and see what happens. If you walk away, you do whatever, but you shut up. If you fail, you can still sort of talk about it, but, yeah.
For the sake of I haven't killed anything for a while, I'm going to walk away from this.
Alright. Well, at least you know how the Duel of Wits works. The fight system is very similar.
So yeah, basically we exited the bar. They got into the little
argument, and then he said, "Fine, we'll go to the thing. We'll look for Alga later."
Mm-hmm.
So now what?
Meet with treasure.
We're gonna start a Duel of Wits too, right?
It's kind of on the way, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's okay.
You want to bring an elf into the camp?
We have orcs willing to kill
Well,
orcs.
you could be entertainment.
You're now informed.
So guys, what do you do?
I need to pop down my points here.
Yeah. Breaking Wheel is a complex system.
There we go.
We're gonna boil it down to it. Can't be. Alright.
Hey.
Roleplay. Beliefs. Instincts. Do something.
Now that we've got that out of the way, I say we move forward and take the mountain. And let me phrase, we're moving forward and taking the mountain. And I walk in the direction of the mountain.
In the cart?
We need to stop first.
No, we're going to the mountain. You agreed with me. We need to go to the mountain.
We need army to take mountain.
We have me and an orc. Fucking army. Mountain.
He happens to have an army waiting outside the city,
So
willing to help us.
Is it more orcs?
Yes. Strong, powerful orcs.
So we're either going to the mountain and killing all of the orcs, or going to the orc camp and killing some orcs, and then going to the mountain and killing all the orcs. I hired you to kill orcs. All the orcs. No more orcs. Technically, I should kill you.
Dredger is trusted friend and ally of Gruul.
Not of me. He's just another fucking orc raider.
Bend over.
Fuck.
Down to the mountain we go.
Want to start another duel, Wits, man?
By the way,
The cart and start walking.
by the way, you can always escalate to violence.
We have a donkey.
You can always
Donkey? I'm
Yes.
riding the donkey.
like you can
He's hitched to the cart.
like you can always decide if you're losing a Duel of Wits to go fight instead. You just look like an ass to everybody else, but you can kill somebody as well and injure them and stuff. Like if you ever want to get to that point, you can always have the option of attacking somebody.
I'm
Might be
taking the
five.
ass in the cart and I'm going towards the mountain because I've had enough of this chatter.
I'm getting on the cart.
Okay,
And we're going.
now what are you doing?
Figure out what the fuck plate does.
You look in the book. You find plate. And then you write down the defensive capabilities of plate.
Okay.
Did I ever do that for my stuff? Hopefully.
Apparently we're going straight to the fucking mountain.
Which is
Yes.
what kind of grade was it? Just normal grade, I assume, because you got other elves.
It is
were-
elven plate.
elven plate. Okay.
Because it
so
is
look at the elf
elves.
stuff then. Look at the elven plate stuff.
Does it fit me?
Yes.
Yeah, well, we made it fit you.
Well, I
Special
specifically
order.
requested...
So, how are you guys getting to the mountain? Like, what sort of obstacles do we have here?
We're on a cart. We're riding to the mountain.
There's a trail that leads to the mountain.
Okay. Is there anything that would be in your way?
Orcs.
Orcs, yeah. So you might want to sneak around the orcs?
No, the objective is to kill all the orcs.
Yeah, I'm a dwarven mercenary. We're going straight on the middle of the road.
Yep.
I mean, between the camp, like, right through their camp?
Oh no, they're not on the road.
Yeah,
We're
their
going
camp
on
is
the-
not on the main fucking road.
We're taking
They
the
would
main
be
road.
destroyed by the city if their camp was on the
Okay.
main road.
No problem. You're there.
Excellent.
You're now in front of a vast mountain. It looks like a little bit decrepit.
An old dwarven fortress.
Right, the old dwarven fortress. So you traveled for like maybe a day or two. And the large gates are there, and the gates are like hanging off like hinges and stuff. And there's like things that looks like there's like arrows and shit all over the place. But it looks like otherwise there's just a big open door that's like welcome. And there's no orcs around.
What do you mean there's no orcs around?
Well, realistically, we walk on in.
It's a gigantic cave inside. Like a
Fucking right, we walk in.
Right through the front door.
Alright, so what's your intent?
To find and kill all the orcs. All of them.
Sure.
Kill things and find the missing locket.
I have a very simple objective here. No more orcs in the mountains.
Alright. So you're just announcing your presence basically when you go in?
Yep. We seek Gruul. He will die by our hand.
It's Gruul.
Or not, Gonash, whatever.
Immediately when you walk into this large, open-ended area, and it's almost like when you start walking in, you don't see anybody yet until you start getting into the deep into the actual mountain. And then there's this one pathway that just leads straight down to the throne room. And as you get close to the throne room, you see a orc sitting upon a throne, wearing a crown, and there's no other orcs around.
Why is he alone?
What do we have on said cart we've been taking with us?
Well, you don't have the curtain.
Okay, let's go outside.
Is said orc still alive?
Oh yes. He stands up and looks down at you. He's got these old rags and stuff on him, right? Like what tethered rags. And he has a staff, and the staff has a skull on it.
Is it Gonash?
He's wearing the crown. He knows it's Gonash. It's got the scar on him,
Okay.
right? And he just says, "Who are you? Enter Gonash's throne room."
I immediately whip out the axe and run for him.
Are you going to go attack him?
Oh, fuck yes.
All right.
I arm myself and follow.
I have
right
some
behind.
lost honor too.
As you guys hear as he begins doing whatever, he slams his staff down. And you begin hearing rattling bones rise up.
Alright. Well, I draw my sword
Okay.
and start singing.
Okay, perfect. Good enough. So, you can see that Gonash's eyes are kind of like red and tilted red and stuff, and he's like wearing some kind of neck piece or whatever it is, like a necklace or something. And he, points down, and then, like, as you begin approaching, gets his staff out and gets ready to like jab you off the stairs, because it's like stairs. So we're just going to do a straight up bloody versus right now. Before we do the fight mechanic, we're not going to do that yet. So what do you say? Anything when you're running up there, Mike?
My lost honor shall be mine again.
Here, hand me that and I'll find you.
I will
please.
regain my lost honor.
His intent is to make you guys tremble in fear, using brutal intimidation, and of course his minions.
Undead minions?
Yes.
Alright, slaughter them all. Again.
So who's taking the lead to charge? Sounds like you are.
Oh,
You're leading the charge. What's your intent?
My intent is to split his fucking face off. I guess I'll have to use my axe skill.
Okay. You want anything you want to fork into it? You have any wises?
Plan wise?
Sure, that's a dice. And then that's all you can fork. Do you want any? Do you have anything else? Well, no, that's your wise. Do you have anything you can fork? Brawling? Are you doing anything dirty?
Brawling? I got brawling.
So you're basically going to fight however and beat them up? That's another dice.
Another dice? I didn't know the dice.
Take another dice. Is anybody helping him? Or they all got separate things they want to do?
I figured, since I was following close behind him, and Gonash just summoned a whole lot of minions.
Yep.
I'll let him go up.
Yeah, because we've got two different battles going right now.
Yeah.
If anybody's going after the undead, that's not this challenge. This challenge is with Gonash.
I let my friend orc go up, fight the non-friendly orc, and I stop at the base of the throne and I start fighting off the
dead?
minions to keep them from interrupting their fight.
Good enough.
Yep.
So we're just going to do Gonash. So I'm going to remove the dice there. So since you're charging at him, I'm going to get Tremble in Fear still. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you lose and you go after him, you drop your axe and you realize how you like. Basically, he intimidates you to the point where you fall backwards.
My stakes are splitting his fucking head open.
Okay, let's do it.
And with that, my honor will be regained.
So you fail. So you see this gigantic illusion. Like it looks like he just laughs. And he's just like now he's 10 times the size as he was before, and your body begins freezing out. Roll your steel, and your steel test is your hesitation is 10 minus your will.
Oh. 4.
You have to roll steel. How many steel do you have?
8.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You got 3 successes. You can spend a fate and reroll your 6s. Or, yeah, that's all you can do now because you already used that. Or you can spend your D's point and reroll all failed dice. But that's like, D's point is like, this means the world to me! On a steel test, I'm not sure, but it's up to you.
Didn't I already use my deed?
Steel test. Failed steel test. You can do one of the following there, Mike. Stand and drool. Fall prone and beg for mercy. Swoon, run screaming. You failed by...
I've run and screamed for 5 turns.
Yes.
5 actions.
5 actions.
5 volleys.
Yeah. And how many volleys does he get around?
When you up run screaming, you must flee at top speed away from the source of terror. If he does so, he must scream.
Please like a bitch.
Well, he's just running screaming past you guys. You guys can do whatever you want.
Well, I'm just diving into the fray and hacking the shit out of them with my big-ass elf sword.
No problem. So, what are you doing?
Well, I'm coming in from the opposite side, bashing and cleaving away.
Who's taking initiative?
I'll take the half on the right, you take the half on the left.
Agreed.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
I don't know how I want to kill them. Shield bash one, cleave the other, and kick the last.
Nice. Alrighty.
So, I'm just going in against my 3, sword swinging, I'm going to fork in my knives, I'm going to draw my knife and just shank one of them in the eye socket hole thing, face.
Okay, so split your attack between attack and defense.
Alright, and that will be based off my sword skill, which...
So I'm going to give... they're undead. 1 to defense and 5 dice to attack.
4 to defense, 5 to attack.
Okay, do the attack first.
Sorry, I'll defend against your attack. Hiya.
1, 2 successes.
Also 2 successes.
Okay, so they don't do anything in attack. Defense. No defense.
3 successes.
3 successes. What is your damage on your
Sword?
sword? Yeah. And what's your add?
My add is 2, my incremental is...
So your first one is your hit, and then you get one of your adds unless you want to change location.
No,
but
I'll add it,
Yeah.
which gives me 10.
yeah, you destroy them. Your turn.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot to set stakes. Fuck. That's bad of me.
Destroy them.
You destroy them, yeah, right. And if they win, well, they damage you. I guess, yeah, because it's just an attack thing.
Basically.
So they're going to go. How many dice you got? Your skill plus your forks.
Okay. The skill, so my axe. And my fork will be brawling, so I'm just...
Sure, because you're kicking and doing whatever. Yep.
And you
Please
sure we can
don't.
only fork 1 skill?
Yeah, you can only fork one thing and one wise.
Okay. So
Okay,
how
no,
many...
it's plus 1 if the skill is below 5, plus 2
Plus 2 if it's above 5. Yeah.
So I would get my axe
I don't
plus...
Oh,
Because it's brawling 6?
Yes. Your axe
Yes.
is 9?
Yes.
Holy fuck!
so if you ever get into a fight with them, it's going to be dangerous.
My sword is 7 and my damage is much better than his.
Okay.
Also, I'm
I
a
need
gray.
So I got 2
black.
defense and 4 attack. I'm doing 2 and 4.
You
4
divide them how you
4 and this many.
All right. So here's the defense, I guess, or
I'll
I'll do attack first. I got 1 success.
It damages
Wow,
him.
they
Wow.
hurt you. Good enough.
Wow.
And defense. Nothing.
shouldn't.
Well, you're able to destroy them because
Well, how did
plus
you
your
roll
adds.
14 dice?
Because he added his armor too. You get 1 for every armor point.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I have dwarven plate mail and
really
dwarven
didn't
shield.
That'll
Yeah.
do it.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes.
Yes.
Well, what's your base by itself of your axe?
My
Your
axe?
incremental, yeah. You don't have it written down.
No,
No.
that never happened last time.
Okay, well, we'll just assume you destroyed them because you have so many adds. However, they get
This is a
damage.
dwarven axe as well, so superior quality. Chances are it's decent.
Yeah, with a spear. So you get jabbed with a spear in your side for B3. So look at your chart, your health chart. Here, right there.
Too many. Okay.
And whatever your B3 is. So your superficial is 4. So B4. So B3 doesn't even hurt you. A B3 just like
Glances
off
my
you
side.
and it doesn't even do damage.
And I destroy them?
Yes, you obliterate them. But can you just do that thing there? Mike is running away in fear. Down the stairs.
Great time running away.
Screaming.
Screaming.
His air...
Bloody fucking Mary.
What, he needs his weapon if he's gonna
You know
do
what? I
it.
fucking failed this shit. Totally down the shitter, man.
I know.
I've never regained my lost honor. If anything, I've lost more honor.
But there's no one else around but the people.
I've lost more honor than I've regained.
Okay.
And you see the orc running down. He's running down, screaming and like making his way out of the exit. You don't know why because you don't.
I'm just gonna engage him. Like, I'm gonna draw my sword and charge him.
I'm closer to him, and I wish to cleave his head off with my axe.
All right, cool. So you guys are rushing up the stairs.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
And I would have been at the base of the stairs anyway.
We
Alright.
both would. We were both just killing the fucking skeletons.
All right, cool. As you guys come up, he's going to do a defensive roll. So all defense dice, and the defense dice is as you guys come up. So what you want to do, he has a trap set up on the stairs. That the stairs basically fall up, like it's a dwarven thing, right? If they see somebody approaching, because the reason why the stairs are up, the stairs will like crumble. So I guess you just let him scream and run by.
I'm not worried
The
about it.
Elvish are coming.
If
The
I
Elvish
shield
are
bash him on my
coming.
way, would that knock any sense into him?
I'm
I'm going to bash him with that shield on the way just to get him out of the way, because a large orc coming down is probably
Alright.
difficult to walk up these stairs.
So you just see a gigantic shield coming towards your face,
Oh, shit.
or through your gut, I guess.
Yeah, it wouldn't be coming out my face, not from a dwarf.
No.
Crotch level.
Oh, yeah. I was. Oh, that's. You're mean.
He just nails you.
No orc babies for me.
Alright, let's just fucking figure this out. So, he's got a trap. How do we respond to it?
Right. So,
Closer, can I jump?
I thought I was getting shielded to
how
death.
do you want to defend yourself against it, basically?
Well, what is the stairs crumble away? Is there a hole, like a pit?
Well, we can always say that the stairs shift into a slope.
Oh, okay, it's the classic slide trap.
Which he has a switch which he nails. 'Cause he's bleeding, and this is only...
Well, I'm just gonna try and get to the top of the stairs before they can angle enough that...
Okay, so that's just a speed test.
Cool!
Is there any way I can have an agility test?
No, agility is not the same. Agility is like your hand-eye coordination. Speed is like your actual running. And it's just going to be an ob test.
Okay.
So, I think it's just going to be like an op 3.
3, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. The speed test, if you can find another skill that can help you out. It's an op 3, so it's not that big.
Well, I have a speed of 3.
Well, you have persona points, which can give you additional 1 for every time you spend it.
Yeah.
You have deeds that you make you reroll your dice, failed dice. You have fate every time you can reroll your 6s after you count on success.
It's also got a... He's wearing full plate armor
It doesn't matter.
with a clumsy weight.
dice with
You
the
can get 1 for spending a persona.
Okay,
And deeds, you can double your dice.
Deeds.
You can double your root skill. Yeah.
Or what's a deed? Like, how many do I have?
You have 3, 2, 1. So you have 3 fate, 2 persona, 1 deeds, plus and minus whatever you ended up getting from the thing. You got it, cool.
I hit my ob on a 3.
Nice.
So I just make it up the stairs.
You just make it up the stairs.
Okay. Well, I'll use my one deed,
Yeah.
and that will effectively double
your
my dice pool
Yes.
from what I already have.
Yes. So whatever your route is, your stat.
Oh.
If your speed is 3, then you double it to 6. If you set it to D.
Yeah.
And
As opposed to
I
the
would use one
exponent.
more
Yes.
for. I had 3 persona points.
If you want to use persona, sure. You have 2 persona points. So you can add 1 for every persona if you want.
What did I have 3 of?
You have 3 fate points.
Fate
Which
points.
anytime you roll 6, you count it, and then you can reroll your 6 again.
Okay.
Open-end dices.
So I've got 6 dice and I'll have 4.
And nothing's going to stop you because you spent your deeds. You're like, no! Nothing's going to stop me.
Oh, come on.
Exactly.
I'm giving this all my little dwarven legs can give.
Yeah, you got it.
4, okay.
You're up there.
Yes.
And he's just there against the edge, and there's like a drop on either side, right? And you guys are basically just kind of shifting around this thing. So I guess we're going to go into the fight mechanic. Oh my god, fight mechanic. I fucking hate it myself, actually.
Really? Oh, wow.
Now I want to go up the stairs.
Well, there's no stairs. There's now a ramp.
Okay, well I want to go up the ramp.
So it's knob 4 versus your speed.
And you're wearing plate? Okay.
My speed is 3.
So you need to be knob 5 of speed.
I will use a D.
Are you sure it's not agility?
No,
He's not
agility's
trying to run up, he's trying to balance while going up.
Sure.
He's trying to climb, which would
Sure.
be agility.
Sure, you can use your agility.
Okay.
Unless
my
you have a
agility
climb
is
skill.
3. I want to use my hatred with a ship.
Okay. Because it burns you inside that he was able to scare you? Yeah, just
My stakes is I will stop at nothing to get up over this
Oh, the
ramp.
stairs, right. That was your intent, yeah. And the stakes for me, I said stakes, you said intent.
Oh.
My stakes is that if you fail to go up,
Thank you.
you actually...
Slide back down.
No.
Oh,
Even worse than that. If you make it up to the top, but you actually interfere with combat. Basically, you push everybody out of the way. Alright, everybody's there.
Smashy, smashy.
I'm trying to cleave him with my axe.
We're entering into combat.
Right.
Okay.
I'm charging him with my sword. I'm entering into combat.
Everybody's entering into detailed combat.
Yes.
Alright, so it's 3 against 1, which is just basically fine. First thing you do is each of these volleys, you have a maintain, close, withdraw, and let them come. Everybody chooses a position of movement, and then you choose what's the number of actions for this volley. Right, and each of these are the 3 volleys, right? So basically, you can choose based on how many reflexes you have. Each one of the circles are a volley. So like the first circle is the first volley, second circle is the second volley, third one is the third volley. And what you do, you basically check them off based on how many you have. You can check something twice if you want to. If you have a sword, you have to do something basically on the speed. So if it's a fast weapon you have, you can strike as many times as you want. So basically you can go strike, 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 strike. If you have a sword and it's slow, you have to strike, then you have to do something else, then you can strike again. You can't strike, 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 strike. If you have a very slow weapon, or whatever, if you have a very slow weapon, you have to set before you can strike. You have to do an action called set.
Yeah.
You can strike. Your length of your weapon is what it is optimal to you. So somebody has a short weapon against somebody who has a long weapon. When you're in optimal range as a long weapon, you get your regular rolls. If somebody is not in optimal, they could be in lunging. Lunging means they have an additional ob.
Well, first thing I want to do is move into...
Right, so everybody chooses their volleys. The secret.
So is move part of your volley?
Positioning is part of your volley.
Okay, the range and cover, we check up one
We don't do any range and comfort.
Okay.
What position do I start at? What distance do I start at?
Everybody makes a speed test. Right. Everybody makes a speed test to see where everybody starts at the beginning.
Speed of 3.
So whoever wins the speed test gets their optimal range.
Oh, it's rolling. Okay.
I got 1.
I got 1.
I have 1,
You know what? Fuck
3,
off.
4, 5.
Fuck you, you damn hippie elf. I want to aim for the elf.
No, yeah, 4.
I might assist him on that.
That's not a joke.
1, 2.
I'm
So
actually going to
we
aim
start
for
at
the
your
elf.
range.
Long.
Long. Okay. As of right now, everybody is long range. Why long?
Well, long is the distance of my sword.
Okay.
Long is optimal distance for a sword.
Right. So
or an axe.
which is his optimal as well.
Yes. We are all in optimal.
We're all in optimal.
Okay.
Good enough. All right.
So what?
So everybody now chooses a position. You maintain, or close, or withdraw. So volley 1, withdraw.
Maintain.
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 All right. So his speed, just
And we versus
four.
that?
Yes.
What do we roll?
Speed.
Speed.
I have 2 successes.
4 successes.
Okay. So he doesn't withdraw. And anybody get less than 2?
He did.
You did.
He did? Alright, well. I guess it's whatever positioning.
Well, so he manages to get positioning over him.
Right. So right now you're at lunging range. You're at lunging.
Okay.
And everybody else is at optimal.
Yeah.
And then volley 1, avoid.
I'm incanting spell for 3 actions.
3 volleys? Wow.
3 actions
Actions.
in my first volley. I have 6 actions.
Your first action of volleys, right?
Aggressive stance, strike.
Okay, so his aggressive stance first.
Aggressive stance first, okay. So aggressive stance, he does avoid, and you do what?
I'm charging / tackling.
Charge and tackle, is that a thing you can do? Charge and tackle, okay. Gotcha, charge and tackle, good enough. So,
Versus avoid. I think it's
yeah,
versus.
I do a speed test, 4, and you do your tackle, which is power-based, is a natural maneuver, it's power plus 1 plus speed advantage. So 2 successes.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Okay. Charging effects. When using charge action, the attacking character hurls himself at the target. When by 2, he's knocked off his feet. So you charge him, and he
I knocked him off balance.
falls on his ass.
Now, for me, on my first volley, I did aggressive stance, strike.
Yeah, aggressive stance is your first thing, action. And then strike would be your second action in the first volley.
Okay.
So now you roll your strike.
So your character has a +1 op to his next action.
Right. Plus 2 up. Just knocked on his feet. He did more than one
Okay.
success. Yeah. So your strike is whatever damage you do. So you roll up your strike.
As in skills, axe, 9.
Nice. You roll 9 dice plus anything you're forking into it.
Which would be your brawling.
Yes, brawling.
Because you're kicking him while he's down.
Yes. Okay. Now I get 1 up because I am at lunging range.
4. And so what is your incremental
Don't know what that means.
on your axe? Your axe?
Oh, the eye?
Yeah.
4.
4. And what's your add?
The
2. So you can you can use 2 dice, add more damage. Or you can change location. He has armor on his chest, so he gets to roll 2 dice. If any of these are successes, he negates your damage.
But he's got a VA.
Oh, what's your VA? He doesn't have any armor on his head, so you can spend 1 to change location to his head.
Okay, and that's under my add?
It's just, you've got 4 successes. You can change the location to his head. He gets to choose where he takes the hit. He's taking it in the chest.
Oh, but I can take this to take...
To say, I'm hitting your head.
I'm hitting right in the head. Okay.
Right. Now you can use your adds. What's your add? 2?
2.
You can take away 2 dice and increase your thing to an M. To a mark.
Okay.
Your incremental to a mark. Which would do
I'll
more
do
damage. And what's your mark damage?
7.
So it's B7. Which would kill him. Pretty close. It would incapacitate him, I think.
Okay.
So,
And I still have 1 success left over. I have 1 success and my M is 7.
7. It'd be 7. Oh, okay.
B7.
Yeah. So that gives him a mini wound, so now he's at negative.
That assumes you hit. You have to roll to
3.
see if the...
No, he hit his head.
Oh,
He has
you
armor
moved
there.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That cost me 1.
Yeah, so that's what gave him a B3. So okay, he's still alive, but he's clinging on to dear life. And he's like, you'll never take over the kingdom and bullshit.
So speed test.
Speed test.
Yeah.
And
Technically, I was supposed to roll his steel, actually. But,
Yeah, I think it's steel.
yeah.
Haha, 3 successes.
Should have rolled
One
steel.
success.
1 success. Okay.
3 successes.
3?
Yeah.
Alright. So, what's everybody doing? Maintaining?
Maintain.
I have close.
Okay. Alright, so nothing changes. Oh, except for you.
I'm back in optimal.
You're back in optimal. Yeah. Alright, so what did everybody choose? I chose strike.
I chose disarm.
Right.
Incant spell.
Okay. Strike, well then I've got I have one dice to strike somebody. Well, let's see. I will try and strike Mike.
Okay.
You will never get your kingdom back. And then you try to strike him.
I will be more than happy to.
So you don't get a defense against it, but he got an ob 3
I want
on one dice. Because he's on the ground. Well, he got no fate. So, there. He does nothing.
Well, that doesn't end this volley.
Correct.
Or this round.
It does if he dies.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Unless you're attacking everybody else.
Not everybody.
Wow.
I got 4 successes.
Okay, he wants you to hit his chest. Where he has 1 armor. Actually, no, what's your VA?
VA?
Yeah,
Where's VA?
It's by the weapon
by your
damage.
weapon damage.
VA. 1.
VA 1?
Yeah, so
Okay, so we got 1 armor. He's saying, hit me in the chest. What do you say to that?
I will hit him in his fucking face.
Alright, so let's subtract 1 of your successes.
I'm down 3 successes.
So you're doing incremental right now. What's your add?
My add is 2.
So you can spend 2 and increase it to a mark. What's your incremental damage?
5.
Okay, what's your mark damage?
10.
Okay,
I
what's
will
your...
gladly spend 2.
His
Okay.
damage is exactly the same as mine.
Yeah, you kill him! So, basically, you go, he's on the ground, he's like, I'll get you for this, and then he goes to reach up with his staff or whatever, or sword, sorry, and you just kick it out of his hand, and then you're just like, no, you won't, or whatever, and then you just
So I
stab your axe
managed to
right
regain my lost honor.
right in his face.
And I finish chanting, which means I get to roll my fucking spell.
Okay.
Alright, I got 1,
Don't
2,
give a
3,
fuck what
4,
you anywhere
5,
else.
6, 7, 8, 9. I'm an odd 5.
How much experience do I get for killing the elf?
None, I'm about to try and kill you.
Are you serious?
In the next volley, I'm attacking you. You're the only orc left in the fucking place.
Could I use my
Next volley. Is volley 3, you mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then do positioning rolls, guys. Before you fucking roll in.
No, this is at the end of volley 2. My spell finishes.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and
No
maintain
problem.
positioning
Wait,
on you.
Oh, that's what you chose?
That's funny because
Yeah.
I was planning to do this.
What's your maintain? What's your positioning?
Maintain.
Maintain?
Well, so we're
So-
both at long range to each other.
Right now you're optimal.
Yeah.
everybody should be
I'm
optimal.
maintaining.
So, good enough. You don't need a roll.
Yep.
Same.
Maintaining.
And then do the next thing. Your first action on your volley.
Yep. My first action on my volley, incant spell.
What's your
so
first
I roll
action
my
on your volley?
spell.
Strike.
Strike, okay.
So I'm rolling against him now?
You're rolling your strike against him if because you see him turning on you.
I have no choice but to help him.
Well, actually, he doesn't see me turning on him yet. I'm just incanting my
I was
spell.
planning to kill you right after anyway because you're a threat to me.
Ah.
You
I
made it
don't
very
trust him.
clear.
I owe him my life.
I'm good. My spell goes off.
Strike.
Okay, what's your spell do?
My spell makes my weapon fast.
Nice. Okay. So how many successes you got, Mike?
3.
3 successes. And where you do to clear your damage to be taken?
Left leg.
Left leg. So your left leg is how much armor?
4.
4.
I get a strike on him too, right?
If you turn on him, yeah.
Yeah, well, no. I have to protect him.
Well, so you haven't seen me attack him.
Yeah, you haven't seen him
Okay.
attack him yet. It's just that he wanted to kill the elf afterwards. That's
Yeah.
the reason.
Yeah, so
I don't trust elves anyway.
I was
so you know
planning to kill the elf.
Yeah.
you realize if you
So-
kill me, I can't pay you. My lowest armor is 4.
Alright, so it doesn't matter where you hit him to.
Alright.
Like you only have 3 successes. Even if you move,
Yeah.
you're still gonna VA up by, or you're still gonna up by 1 anyway.
Yeah.
So, it
So
doesn't
I
really
would
matter
say
what puts
I would
you.
say go directly to Mark. That's about all you can think of.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
Go to Mark, and then hopefully he fails his rolls of the dice.
Success.
Right. He
Fuck.
negates the damage.
And now I get a strike on you. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. You
No.
were going to strike me?
Well, already, like, you two have started fighting.
Well,
so
no,
it's-
he started fighting him.
Yeah, he just arbitrarily attacked
Yeah,
me.
I would say you're standing drooling and to do another volley, but you're doing the attack against him.
Yep.
So go ahead and do your attack. I don't think it's fair for you just to all up attack him.
Well,
I
wouldn't
don't
that be last, like...
No, everything happened at the same time.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the link. And it's a great.
Oh, you're fucked.
And I do the same damage as you do.
Go armor! Better than yours.
Slightly, yeah.
What is
My
steel
VA is
coming
better
up
than yours, though. We're the Persona a while back, I think. Hiya.
That doesn't look too impressive.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, never mind.
6. So you
So
get to
3
roll.
dice. So next volley, guys.
So next volley.
So ching ching.
Oh,
You see them attacking each other now.
yes.
So set up your next volley, guys. I don't even have to be involved in this. I can sit on the sidelines and I'll watch this. So do your positioning tests and everything.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, I don't think
Volley 1. Position.
Maintain.
Maintain.
I could close.
Damn.
Close?
Well, that would be close, right?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a test between you two.
Speed
Okay.
test.
Yeah.
And if I fail, I'm
Don't forget to put your persona and fate and all that shit. So your king is dead. Now what?
1, 2, 3.
I have 1. So I don't close. I stay.
Just maintain.
Yeah, you stay at long distance.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in optimal.
Yeah.
You're
I
still
don't know why
optimal.
you wanted to close.
Everybody's an optimal.
No, I thought you'd withdraw or something.
No.
But then I realized it's against your speed, so I can't really do much anyway.
Right. So it's optimal for your weapon. Push would be a close thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you would get a lunging for that. That's okay.
Okay.
So, next.
Here.
Oh, I
Action.
did strike.
Strike. Counter strike against a void. What happens? And then the rest has to be rolled out as your attack.
Yeah.
So I would roll my attack.
So you roll your
Minus one.
attack minus 1 dice.
Minus 1 dice.
Yeah, because 1 has to go into your defense. Don't forget you can add fork and stuff.
2, 3, 4,
You're
5.
forking in stuff.
9.
And they're all separate tests, by the way, so you don't add them together. Whatever his void is affects you and affects you.
Oh, okay, so I'm rolling.
Everybody's doing it,
Yeah,
yeah?
everybody's
Okay,
rolling.
for my strike.
3.
3 successes?
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Now you can spend your fate and re-roll your 6s and add successes onto those. And if you roll
How
6,
many?
you roll all your 6s if you roll spend a fate. And
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you get the success and you get to re-roll the 6s. And any 6s you get again, you get to re-roll again and count it. So you're doing a strike against who? Because don't forget, you can use your second action. You could just be like,
I'm striking him.
you can actually say, you can actually book your second action since you think he might do something in your second action.
So, I'm striking.
You're striking New York, okay?
I'm striking him.
You can't. Go.
6. I'm moving to your head, and then I'm maxing my stat.
Right, so now you got to roll 5 dice and beat 3. So ob 3 with 5 dice, because it's your armor.
Later, Mike. Oh, yeah, no kidding.
And he just took the hit.
Okay. Then I deal him... I'm pretty certain lethal damage at 15.
15. B15.
B50 I think fucking kills me.
I'm also striking it off an awful. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it fucking obliterates me.
Yeah? What do you get? What? What do you
Put me
get?
at death.
Dead? Oh, you're dead. So he just goes, ha
Can I use something to help me
I'm
survive this shit?
no. That's it. You're dead.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're actually dead. He just shanked you.
Bye.
And the dwarf disappears before anything happened to him.
Falls off the edge.
Because he gets a second attack and I don't.
Yes. Because his reflexes are high.
Speed makes a massive difference in this game. I actually lowered my power so that I would have guaranteed hits.
Yep, that's it.
That was gay.
That's game. And that's Bernie Wheel.
I'm giving this a terrible review. Because I don't agree with the fact that my character just fucking died. Plus, if I wasn't planning to kill him, that would have been... He would have just mopped the floor with me.
Oh, absolutely. He would have watched the play. And he did.
Yeah.
So...